Most voters process politics the same way they process advertising. The brain prefers speed over accuracy. Smears hijack heuristics, basically mental shortcuts. Authority bias, trusting whoever sounds official. Availability bias, believing what you hear often. And negativity bias, bad news sticks with you longer. This guy Ivan Yates went on a podcast and suggested that he would run a smear campaign against Catherine Connolly, calling her a provo in the park and a Russian asset. That's a bad smear campaign, bro. You will not be hired for the next general elections. What he's trying to do is get at emotional relics that those very inflammatory phrases would activate deep emotional ties to in some people. That will cause them to have this threat, fear, tribal defense reaction. Even though you know this is propaganda, those words linger. The leftist association with the provos. To be honest, even me mentioning this or Joe platforming this is wrong. This type of shit should not be platformed. But our media systems reward conflict and certainty. When a smear hits, journalists amplify it because it's a story. So instead of truth, voters receive a distorted emotional environment across multiple platforms. Repetition hardens falsehood into commonly accepted sense. Voters fear social exile more than misinformation. Smears are designed to isolate and exhaust their target. Defending yourself from the smear is what they want from you. So instead we're going to do pre-bunking. I am teaching you the tactic before it's used on you again. And then you can see the pattern over time, from McCarthyism to the Corbyn smear to Sinn Féin history. What feeling does he want to get out of most people? Most people don't agree with this, but you'll all get upset, and so you give these people more platform by reacting because it's a story. Community reinforcement of the right behaviour starts with Joe, actually. It is up to the journalists and the media outlets to build circles where truth-telling earns more social prestige than sensationalization. Once the smear pattern becomes visible, it backfires on its operator, who then looks corrupt, not clever. Audiences must respond with disgust. The goal is not to win with a counter-narrative, but become better at recognizing the machinery of manipulation. These guys can say what they like about Catherine Connolly. What I've seen is that she speaks the truth. Smears don't try to tell you the truth. They want you to feel something before you can think. That's how you know it's a smear. If something is shocking and you engage with it, you are not fighting back, you are keeping it alive. At this point, we should all know that calling someone a bleeding provo is a smear. A smear is a panic move when they have nothing real to offer. They reach for fear.